Tiger Woods built a golf course, not joined one, not sponsored one, built one from scratch, on his private estate, just for himself. No tournaments, no spectators, no tee times, just Tiger. Alone, on a course that exists for one human being on the entire planet. And that's not even the most insane thing about how this man lives. By the end of this video, you're going to see Tiger Woods completely differently. Not as a golfer, not as a comeback story, as someone who took every dollar the world threw at him and built something so completely untouchable that even his lowest moments couldn't shake a single brick of it. Let's get into it. Before we talk about yachts and private jets and a golf course built for an audience of one, you need to understand the foundation. In 1996, Tiger Woods turned professional. He was 20 years old. He had never played a single professional round of golf. And Nike handed him a $40 million endorsement deal before he won anything. $40 million. For a kid who hadn't proven a single thing yet. Then he proved everything. Over the next 2 decades, Nike kept writing bigger and bigger checks. The deal grew, the terms evolved, and by the time it was all said and done, Tiger Woods and Nike had built the largest athlete endorsement partnership in sports history. $500 million, $500 million to put a swoosh on his hat. And here is the detail that makes that number feel real. At Tiger's peak, Nike Golf was generating over $600 million in annual revenue, an entire business unit built entirely around one man's name. When Tiger struggled, Nike Golf struggled. When Tiger won, Nike sold out of everything with his name on it within hours. He wasn't just an athlete, he was an entire economy walking around in a red shirt and black pants. And he used that economy to build a life that most people cannot even picture, starting with something that floats. Tiger Woods named his yacht Privacy, 155 feet long, $20 million. And the name tells you everything you need to know about how he moves through the world. During the height of his fame, when every camera in the world was pointed at him, Tiger would simply disappear. No hotel, no resort, no publicist managing his location. He would board Privacy and vanish. He lived on that boat for extended stretches, slept on it, trained on it, ate on it, had his first public date with Lindsey Vonn on it. The yacht wasn't a vacation flex, it was a fortress, a place where the most famous athlete on the planet could exist without anyone knowing exactly where he was. And while everyone was looking for him on land, Tiger was somewhere on open water, completely unreachable, completely in control. That is not a luxury purchase. That is a man who understood that for someone like him, privacy isn't a preference. It's a survival tool, but you can't live on a yacht forever. Eventually, you have to come up for air. And when Tiger comes up for air, he does it from 35,000 feet. Tiger Woods does not fly commercial, has not in decades, will not. He travels exclusively by private jet. And when you are Tiger Woods, that is not a convenience. That is the only option that makes any logical sense. Think about what happens when Tiger Woods walks into an airport. The stares, the phones, the people, the delays caused simply by his presence. A commercial flight for Tiger Woods isn't travel. It's an event, a circus, a complete loss of the one thing his yacht was built to protect, so he eliminated the problem entirely. Private aviation only, estimated at over $1 million a year just in flight costs. And that number doesn't account for the times he charters additional aircraft for his team, his crew, his equipment. But here is the detail that separates Tiger from other athletes who fly private. He uses his jet as a training tool. Tiger has structured his entire travel schedule around protecting his body, specific departure times, specific arrival windows, everything calculated around when he needs to be physically ready to perform. A commercial commercial flight doesn't give you that control. A private jet does. Most people fly private because it's comfortable. Tiger flies private because his body is a machine worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he treats it accordingly. He lands, he recovers, and then he goes home to something that took $12 million and years of his life to build perfectly. Jupiter Island, Florida, one of the most exclusive zip codes in the United States, the kind of neighborhood where your neighbors are billionaires and former presidents, and you still somehow feel like the most famous person on the street. That is where Tiger Woods built his fortress on land. He purchased the property and then did something remarkable. He looked at what was already there and decided it wasn't enough, so he tore it down completely and started over. The renovation took years, cost over $12 million, and what came out the other side is not a house, it is a compound, a full medical and rehabilitation facility built directly into the property, because after multiple surgeries on his knee, his back, his leg, Tiger understood that recovery wasn't something you drive to. Recovery had to be somewhere you already were. An elite gym, a putting green, guest facilities, a security infrastructure that rivals a government building, and built into this compound, integrated into the land itself, is something that no amount of money can fully explain. A golf course designed by Tiger, built for Tiger, played by Tiger alone. Let that sink in for a second. He built a golf course on his private property for himself. Not a putting green, not a chipping area. A full golf course, designed to his exact specifications, shaped around his game, built to challenge him in ways no public or private club ever could. Because no public or private club knows exactly how Tiger Woods thinks about golf, but he does, so he built the course that only exists inside his head. And then he walks out his back door and plays it. Think about what that represents. Every elite golfer in the world has to schedule tee times, book travel, deal with other players, manage course conditions they had no hand in creating. Tiger wakes up, walks outside, and plays a course that was designed by the greatest golfer who ever lived, specifically to make the greatest golfer who ever lived better. That is not wealth. That is obsession translated into concrete and grass. And it explains everything about how a man who has had his body fall apart multiple times, multiple surgeries, a car accident that nearly cost him his leg, keeps coming back because he never stopped preparing. He just moved the preparation somewhere nobody else could see it. The golf course is private, the jets are private, the yacht is called privacy. There is a pattern here, but there is one thing Tiger did very publicly, and the story behind it is one of the best contradictions in sports. Tiger Woods has a complicated relationship with cars. He has wrecked a Buick, a Cadillac Escalade, the infamous 2009 incident that changed everything, and a Genesis G380 in 2021, a crash so severe that doctors considered amputating his leg, 3 serious accidents, 3 vehicles totaled or destroyed, and every single time he simply got another car, not reluctantly, not after a long recovery period of taking Ubers and rethinking his choices. Another car, because that is what you do when a car is a replaceable object and your net worth has 9 figures in it. But here is what makes this section interesting. After the 2021 crash, the one that nearly ended his leg and possibly his life, Tiger was gifted a custom Genesis as part of a sponsorship arrangement. He showed up to his own tournament in a car made by the same brand as the one that nearly killed him. No drama, no statement, just Tiger in a Genesis running his tournament. That is either the most unshakable confidence you have ever seen, or a man so locked into forward momentum that looking back simply isn't something his brain knows how to do. Probably both. Here is one of the best ironies in the entire Tiger Woods story. For the majority of his professional career, during the wins, the majors, the record chases, Tiger Woods never wore a watch. Not during competition, not in press conferences, not in public appearances, nothing on his wrist, part superstition, part focus, part the kind of obsessive routine control that separates people who are great from people who are Tiger Woods. And then, after the surgeries, after the crashes, after the years of rebuilding, Tiger signed with Rolex, one of the most prestigious watch partnerships in sports, worth tens of millions of dollars. His face, his wrist. Rolex, the man who refused to wear a watch for 2 decades, now one of the most recognizable watch ambassadors on the planet. And the watches he wears aren't subtle. These are Rolex pieces that cost more than most people's cars, worn by a man who spent his entire prime career with a bare wrist. That is not irony, that is timing. And Tiger Woods has always had perfect timing. And underneath all of it, the yacht, the jets, the compound, the golf course built for one, Tiger has been building something else entirely. TGR Design, his golf course architecture firm, building courses for the ultra-wealthy around the world. Courses designed with the same obsessive detail he put into his own backyard. The Woods Jupiter, his restaurant, his name above the door, TGR Ventures, the holding company that sits above all of it. This is not a retired athlete licensing his name. This is a man who learned, probably very young, probably on a driving range while other kids played, that the only way to make sure nothing can be taken from you is to own everything yourself. The yacht is called privacy. The golf course has no spectators. The jets have no flight manifests that anyone can find. And the empire keeps growing, quietly, completely out of view. Tiger Woods didn't just play the game, he bought the course.